Let me start
Okay.
recording. Yes, now.
Uh,
So, hi everyone, my name is Zina. We are going today to do the Expo interview, and Willala gonna start the first questions.
okay. My name is Walala Shume, brother. Please introduce yourself. Who is your job and what you do?
Good morning. My name is Albert Fatalay. I'm a police officer. I normally wear a police uniform. Today I'm in plain clothes. My role is to protect the public, to investigate crime, to take people to court if they're required to go to court, if the offence is serious enough, to prevent offences from happening, and to engage with community. My specific role is a multicultural liaison officer. So within Victoria Police, there are different roles. So primarily, I'm required to engage with the community, understand what the issues are within the community, and report back to my police management. So it's about building a good relationship, understanding culture, how that can sometimes have some sort of influence in the way we do policing. So we want to build that good relationship, that understanding. We want to know who the community we're serving. So it's a very, sometimes can be challenging, but it's a very rewarding role within Victoria Police.
In what way does your community support your service, the community?
In what way? We support the community by providing advice. Often Victoria Police is the first point of call for community because they don't understand where to go. So we can provide advice and support. We can support the community by providing education programs or information sessions about how to stay safe. Victoria, we know, is a relatively very safe place, though we want to make sure that people don't provide opportunities for people that want to steal or do some harm to others. So it's about talking about how to stay safe, talking about some of the problems that we are coming across, like drugs and alcohol and road safety and family violence, and keeping your home safe, whether it's fire safe as well. We talk about those safety issues, and trying to build that trust within community that they can report to matters to Victoria Police, and that they will get a free service. They will be treated equally, so there's no bias. And if they're not happy with the service, that they can actually make a complaint to Victoria Police about the service, or they can actually compliment and say, you know, we were very happy with it. So we understand sometimes language is a barrier. So we have an interpreter service, and that's a free interpreter service. So that's important because we want to communicate and understand, you know, properly what the situation is and what the circumstances are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's quite a number of, like Victoria Police is always looking how to improve the way we provide that service.
Sure.
So I hope that answers your question.
And I have the other three questions. Who can use your service, and why they might use it?
Yes. Victoria Police, the service can be used by anyone at all. And like I explained to the brother just a little bit, they might require a bit for support and advice. There may be an issue where they're not feeling safe. They might be on a train or other public transport. They might be out in the street. They might be at a social gathering where somebody's making them feel unsafe. So, and the good thing about it, even if it turns out to be nothing. You know, you might see some people that are causing a problem, and you on a train, for example, and you're worried, and you call police, and it turns out to be nothing. Then you won't be in trouble for calling police. So it's a free service. Anybody can use it, and the circumstances can be anything relative to safety, and it might be, again, providing some sort of advice which is not police related. It might be some flooding, for example, a burst water pipe, or it may be a gas leakage or electrical problem, a tree falling down. Or somebody's left a bike on your front yard. So we get all sorts of things, incidents reported to us, and sometimes it might be a council matter, it might be or another government department matter, but we're often the point where people call, first point of call. So anybody can call Victoria Police at any time. It's a 24-hour service, and it's a free service.
Okay, and I think you already answered that question, but how can people who need this service find out?
Oh well, look,
so how can they call it? Or...
Yes, most people know the 000 number for emergencies. Yeah. Yes, so 000, and again, if you're feeling a little bit worried at the time, or you can't explain the circumstances as best as you would like, you can call for an interpreter. You ask for an interpreter, but again, that they will direct you whether you need police or ambulance or fire brigade. So you need to be specific if it's a police matter. And again, it doesn't matter because those calls will be directed depending on the circumstances. Or you can ring the police advisory line or advice line on 131 444. So that's 131 444, and you can report incidents. And you can remain anonymous too. You don't have to give your name. If you see something like maybe somebody selling drugs, you know, you're worried about something happening across from your house, you know, something unusual, and you don't want to give police your name. It might be a noise complaint, 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't get any sleep. People will ring up the police and say, look, there's loud music, or there's a fight going on across the road. Then you can stay anonymous, which means you don't have to give your name. And that number is 131 444. And if you, there's another number too for Crime Stoppers, which you can ring, which also you can stay anonymous as well.
Okay.
So, or the other option is just to go to your local police station. I think it's important to identify where your nearest police station is. So there's, I can't remember how many police stations are around in Victoria, but there's lots of them. And so find out where your local police station is, give them a call, find out what their telephone number is, and that's easy. Find out on the internet. You know, you may live in Craigieburn or Mill Park, and you know, type in Mill Park, what's the closest police station, and you'll be able to access their telephone number, and you can speak to someone at the police station.
Okay. So my last question, what information do you have in languages other than English?
Yeah, where we have information about family violence, and we have that in written form under the Victorian Police website. So if you go to www.police.vic.gov.au, you'll be able to access information in other languages relative to family violence. There are also some videos which explain what family violence is. So everybody is entitled to be safe in their own home. If they're not feeling safe, then Victoria Police is a leader in dealing with family-related incidents, and our role is not to split up the family, but we want to make sure that everybody is to work with other support services to make sure everybody feels safe within the home. Then there are other documents in other languages. Vic Roads provide information in other languages in relation to road safety. You know, the wearing of bicycle helmets. I know there's information about getting your license in other languages. So there are other bits of information. We do have information in simple English relative to reporting a crime. So we try to make that easier for you to and to make a complaint or make a compliment, as I mentioned before. So that's an area maybe we can do some more work. The Department of Health and Human Services do have many documents in other languages provided for in relation to the COVID-19 pandemic. So that they can provide an interpreter service as well. So sometimes another government department will provide that information in that. Again, like Home Affairs in relation to immigration issues can provide information in other languages. So not specifically sometimes Victoria Police, but other government departments will provide that information in other languages.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
And
so
yeah, that was all our interview for you. We appreciate your time. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Zana.
Thank you so much.
All right, then. All the best with your studies, and if I can take care. All the best. Stay safe.
Thank you so much.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.